name is Katie and I'm from the Feather Place. Today we're going to do a technique video on how to glitter feathers. I wanted to describe a little bit about how a feather is made so that you can understand whether or not it's a feather that you can do glittering work on or painting work or anything like that. When a feather is made, it has bars. The hairs, they crisscross and they hold on to each other, and that's what makes the feather become waterproof. Certain feathers have that quality while others don't. But almost all feathers lose that quality when it comes to the bottom or the base of the quill. A feather such as ostrich could only be embellished with glitter down the center spine where it wouldn't get attached to the flue. The peacock eye also is a little difficult to embellish with glitter, but can definitely be done and looks really great when done right. So as you see, this is a red peacock embellished with gold, but there is a spray of gold glitter dusting that goes over this as well. Sprays like that contain a lot of alcohol, and then you're able to spray completely over the flue. So for our example that we're going to do on our peacock eye, we're going to do all over spray of the aerosol glitter in gold, and then we're going to embellish the eye. Okay, so I took this feather outside already and I gave it a coat of the glitter spray. As you can see, it still stays pretty hairy and dry, and it doesn't really glob together or anything like that. And off to the side here, I just have some tacky glue. So I don't want to distract the eye necessarily so much, but I definitely want to go just above it. In this particular thing, I put glue down and I glitter, and I put glue down and I glitter. It's kind of a longer process, but I like doing it that way. It doesn't get too crazy with glitter. I'm using ultra fine gold. And then off to the side, I'm going to have another piece of cardstock for doing my shake off. So over time, after the glue starts to dry, you will have a little bit more fallout and some shrinkage that's going to happen from the glue drying. So in about 30 minutes, just give it a good shake and there won't be quite as much gold on there. If you want it heavier, like you see right now, just apply more glue and do another little coat or make it a little thicker. Another feather that is easily glitterized is spray adhesive on top of rooster coattails. Okay, so I took this outside, I sprayed it with the spray adhesive, and as you can see, it's already started to bubble. That means it's cured and ready to apply the glitter. On this particular way, you can only use the ultra fine glitter. If you use chunkier glitter or larger size glitter, it will not stay on to the adhesive. It really doesn't matter how much you put on, you just really want it to stick on good. After I put quite a bit on, I just take my finger, press it a little bit. The only thing you don't want to do at this point would be to put your finger on it and smudge it, because then you're going to lose where your adhesive was. I'm not going to remove the glitter for about a minute. I really want it to stay on there and adhere onto the glued on portions. Okay, so now we're going to do our shake off. I just simply kind of fold my cardstock paper and do a tapping motion. I like keeping it on top of a sheet of paper or cardstock just so I can fold the paper in a little bit and put it right back into the container. So after I feel like most of it's fallen off, then I just take it and I thump the back part. This particular motion you're going to want to do several different times before you actually use this feather in your project. There's going to continue to be some fallout, but in the end you're still going to have a really nice amount of coat. So that is what you do for the spray adhesive technique. Our next example that we're going to show is a play on pattern. A lot of natural feathers have these really cool funky designs on them that you can enhance with glitter, and they look amazing. This example is a Guinea quill, and although it is naturally black and white, we enhance it with orange and gold, or like a topaz and gold color. So we're going to show you two different examples of two other natural feathers. We're going to do another Guinea feather, but we're going to do a bright color like pink with it. So black, white, and pink is what we'll see. And then the other example is a Lady Amherst pheasant tail feather. And we're going to enhance it with natural tones such as black and brown. So on this particular example, because we're going to use two colors of glitter, we're going to focus only on one color at a time. So we're going to go in, we're going to do our black first, and then we're going to go back and do the brown. So we keep them separate and they don't mix together on the page at the same time. Next example is a tipped feather. We're going to do silver veining with the silver glitter on top. Our next example is to glitterize turkey quill feathers. On our original sample, we did a chevron pattern, which is super easy. You can just tape it off and then do heavy amounts of glue with chunky glitter like we did on this one. But we wanted to show you a couple other examples just so you could have some variety. We have this mint color that we're going to do a super chunky glitter on, so that means we're going to heavily glue the feather itself and then do full coverage on it. The other example that we're going to show you is a lime colored turkey quill, and we're going to use kind of a long slender cut glitter. So when you do this one, you adhere a lot of the quick dry tacky glue to it. The thicker the glitter, or the bigger the glitter, the thicker you want the glue. I like using the tacky glue because it always dries clear, and especially if I'm doing a lot on white feathers, I don't want it to get yellowed after a little bit of time, so I highly recommend using that. So that's it for our techniques video on glitterizing feathers. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're not already following us, please like and subscribe below. Thank you.